There's a lot of different textures and flavors going on here. Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Eric. And we gotta eat them all.
So today we are cooking Mankey. Mankey is the pig monkey Pokemon. What we are making today is just a little appetizer dish. It is Mankey stuffed avocado, and it's actually traditionally called Mankey brains.
It's not actually brains though, is it?
Oh, no. It's just called that because the shape and the texture of the final product kind of looks like a brain. But no, don't eat brains.
So Mankeys are really hot-tempered. They will fight everything. People, other Pokemon, themselves. They are crazy. Because they are so hot-tempered and they're always fighting everything all the time, their meat ends up pulverized, which is why it looks all red like this. And because their meat is pulverized and their immune systems are always on, sanitizing their meat, it's actually safe to eat raw.
Yeah. So this dish is just lightly fried to give it a little crisp on the outside, but ultimately it is a raw dish. And yeah, Mankey is actually safe to consume raw. Mm-hmm. So we are going to go ahead and get started with that. So our first step for Mankey brains is to get our individual items mixed up. So for the Mankey meat itself, again, not brains, we are going to add just some sriracha chili. I'm going to get that really well coated. At the center of the Mankey brains appetizer is a little ball of Paris meat. So we have some Paris meat here and some mayonnaise, and we're just going to go ahead and mix that in and get it well mixed up. You can use sriracha mayo for this as well if you want to bump up the heat, but it's sometimes nice to have a little cooling center with that Paris meat. So we'll get that really well mixed and broken apart. Next, we're going to go ahead and get this built. So first, to put this together, we want to make a little ball of that Paris meat with the mayonnaise, about the size of an avocado seed, because it's going to go right into your avocado there. Any leftover Paris and mayonnaise mix that you have left, you can set aside, maybe add some breadcrumbs to that and make a Paris cake with it, or make more Mankey brains.
Good for snacking later.
Or you can just snack on it. Finally, we want to build the brain portion of our appetizer. So you're going to take a good handful of the Mankey meat with the sriracha chili and just form it over the top of that Paris meat. And you want to make it so it's basically making the other half of the avocado. Now that these are all assembled, you can see why they're called Mankey brains.
Yeah, they look like brains.
They're probably bigger than what a Mankey's brain actually is, though.
Yeah, I don't think they're very bright.
No, they don't seem like it.
Although they're basically just a big head with arms and legs.
I think a lot of it's muscle because they're a fighting type.
That's true. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, we're going to get these coated up and with some flour and egg and panko bread mixture and fry it for a few minutes. Just a nice little crispy outside on it. I'm going to start with a base layer of flour and then mix it in some of the egg. And finally, we're going to roll that in some panko. So our final step is to fry them. If you follow our channel, you know that I cannot fry things. So we broke out our air fryer again. So we're going to do this for about 375 for 3 to 5 minutes. So I actually only ended up frying these for 3 minutes. They look pretty crispy, and I didn't want to overcook that Mankey meat. So I'm going to go ahead and cut one in half and see how it turned out. There's really not a whole lot to them, but it looks really cool. You can use any kind of dipping sauce you want or just eat them plain. I am very partial to unagi sauce. So we picked some up, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit on there.
That looks really good.
Let's dig in.
Oh.
That Mankey meat is super tender and really flavorful. That kick from the sriracha sauce and the nice creamy center with the Paris meat and the mayonnaise.
Really good. Yeah, the pre-tenderized meat is really good. Tons of flavor. It goes well with the Paris for sure.
I love the crispy outside. There's a lot of different textures and flavors going on here. It's just a really, really nice meal. Technically an appetizer, but you make enough of them, you can make a meal out of it.
I wouldn't mind eating this as a meal.
This was really good. Really happy with it.
Yeah, it turned out fantastic.
So join us next time when we're going to be cooking growlith.
Like and subscribe. She's mad on Mankey meat.